Oops.
All right, well, sorry about my typo, but anyways.
All right, well, sorry about my typo, but anyways. All right, well, sorry about my typo, but...
Hello.
Okay. Anyone who is watching would have just gotten some terrible feedback, but it should be fixed now. Whoops. Whew. Okay. All right. Hello and welcome back to Vets Play D&D, except it's not D&D because it's Star Wars 5e. Before we begin, just a couple of disclaimers. All of the views expressed here are expressly the views of the individuals expressing them. They are not reflective of the views of the University of Washington or the VA. We do not own Star Wars, we do not own Wizards of the Coast, and all Star Wars 5e content was made in compliance with the Wizards of the Coast fan content policy. Without further ado, when last we met, the party had just defeated one of two hideously mutated Felucians, victims of the cruel genius Captain Vishera, with whom they remain in a desperate shootout, awaiting a pickup from Serona and Crash, so that they can finally put some distance between themselves and the wretched prison, and deliver Admiral Gilder safely to Bail Organa in exchange for their hats. Great. We'll hop on over to... the shootout. Great. Welcome back. It is... Unfortunately, it's Carlton Moth's turn. And Carlton Moth is not here. So let me pull up Carlton Moth's character sheet real quick.
He's here in our hearts.
Yeah. Tragically,
In spirit.
Oh, I didn't introduce us. Okay. I'll introduce us now. I am Liv, your humble GM, gamer, Galaxy Master, whatever makes you feel warm and fuzzy beside. Right below me is Brennan playing our scout, Yamnak Peakall, and below Brennan is Jesse playing one of our engineers, Dubi Fifth. To the right of Jesse is Sam playing our fighter, Fury Winton. Ordinarily to the right of Sam would be Adam playing our operative, Carlton Moss, but he is not here, probably being very studious or whatever. And last but not least, to the right of where Adam usually is Emmy playing our other engineer, Atlee Ha. That's all. That's who we are. Okay. How unfortunate. All right. Well, Carlton Moth is going to step over the body of the Felucian that he just finally defeated and point his blaster pistol at Admiral Vishera, or not, sorry, Captain Vishera. Right there. And he does not hit. Bummer for him. He says something incredibly witty, or maybe something less witty, but with the full confidence of a man who knows he is full of wit. Maybe he just says drats. I don't know. And then his turn comes to an end, and it's now Yamnak's turn.
I can't see anybody right now.
At all? Like, is everything black?
Well, no. I can see. Like, should I move and then attack?
Yeah. Because I think the only people you can see are
I'll
all.
move next to Carlton there.
Perfect.
Oh, I see a mustache man. Okay. Yeah. I'll shoot at him. I think when you move, that like negates your second attack, right?
No.
Maybe. Hold on. Let me take a look.
Why do you have a second attack? Is it your class?
Yeah, because it's class.
Yeah. It's scout. Oh, okay. No, it doesn't say anything. I'll do an attack roll then with my.
I don't think it would negate
rifle.
it. There's no reason it should.
A 17 will most definitely hit Captain Vishera.
Okay, cool.
Please roll for damage. Excellent. Captain Vishera takes.
Okay. Can I do it again?
I see no reason why not.
All right. I just wanted your permission.
A 23 will hit. Please roll for damage. Oh my god. Captain Vishera takes 14 damage. Great. he
That's my
doubles
turn.
over in agony. And you hear Admiral Gilder chuckle behind you. It is now... It's Ingot's turn. What does
Yay!
Ingot want to do? Bite or kick? Those are her
I know.
options.
So many choices. I think I'm gonna do a good kick to the face of the Felucian in front of us.
Great.
Yeah.
Can you roll d20 plus 5?
Yes.
That's Greg, by the way, in front of you. His brother Craig was tragically
Oh,
murdered.
right. No. Yeah, so Inga's just gonna kind of background kick Greg to the face.
Awesome. That hits. 16 hits.
Okay.
Please roll for damage, which is 1d4 plus 3.
I can do that. Okay.
Guys, I forgot to get my dice out for when I have to roll. Whoops. Wah, wah.
Oh, D4 plus 3. Cool.
Great. That
Nice
Felucian
score.
takes a hearty 4 damage.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, we'll
How's
get
he
back.
looking?
Pretty nasty, pretty weak. But he just gets angrier. His adrenaline keeps pumping. The weaker he gets, the more aggressive he becomes. Can you guys hear that? That terrible jingling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Are you playing with marbles?
It's
They
a
are
little
dice.
forbidden snack.
Kinda.
Um,
Sorta.
Look at this one. This one
Death
looks especially
marbles.
tasty. Oh, it's pink, so it's kind of blending into my skin. Just kidding. All right, whatever. Anyways. Okay. That was Ingot's turn. And it is now... Uh-oh. It's Greg's turn to strike back. And strike
No.
back he does.
I don't know what Inga's health is. Ugh. Okay.
I do. So don't even stress.
Oh, I guess, yeah, you could just look up generic Tauntaun
It's 20.
stats. It's stressful.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, don't worry, because unfortunately, when Greg lashed out using his fused bone blade, he is becoming so weak that he missed the Tauntaun, who has an astonishingly high armor class. So nothing happened to Tauntaun.
Dubi's
Congratulations.
just gonna giggle a little bit because I'm sure it's a scene. Because I like to think that Greg probably has some welts on his face now from Ingot, like a nice goose egg, and
Yeah.
he's just trying to hit and failing, and yeah.
Yeah, he's just like flailing his limbs in a blind
Uh-huh.
rage at this point.
No.
He missed. But he does step a little bit. He kind of steps into the elevator. He's in close quarters with you and the Tauntaun now. Not flanked though, yet. Anyways, Fury, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna oops, sorry, I have a lock thing. Walk over to this guy and punch him really fucking hard.
Okay, roll
Put
to
him out of
hit.
his misery.
That's so nice of you. Don't roll for damage. He's dead.
Okay, great. So he needed to be put out of his misery.
Oh yeah, he's been laying
Meantime-
there suffering. Atlee did not they did not do him the courtesy of ending his suffering.
No, I know. I remember I was watching it horribly in horror from the side. So I'm gonna hide behind this console thing
Okay.
and poke around the corner and take a shot at this guy
Please roll to hit.
with my light pistol.
That will hit.
And 1d4. Sorry, I have to type it out each time with this one. 6 damage.
Ooh, he falls to his knees, kind of reaching his hand out towards Craig in an act of desperation, almost pleading for help, although he knows that it is through his own torturous experimentation that Greg lacks the intelligence to be able to even understand his desperate plea. It's cruel irony.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else for your turn?
Yep.
Okay, great. Atlee, it is your turn.
Since I'm safely defended by everyone, I'd like to call up to Switch.
Okay.
Not Switch.
Oh,
What is her
Crash or Serona. Either one is fine.
Serona. Yeah, Captain Serona Keefe and Crash RX-14. I'd like to call up to them and see if they can provide us with aerial firepower because we have a walker outside.
The walker is
Not a
lower than the
zombie.
building, just so you're aware. It's a
Well, I
small
don't want it
walker
to get
and it's a
shot.
two-story building. I mean, if you want, yeah, sure, like you can ask. Are you
And then
gonna
I
like
go
send
up
them a
in the elevator.
text? Are you gonna you're
No, I'm writing it in my little notepad and sending it off to them as
Okay.
I'm going up the elevator.
you're abandoning the crew. Got it.
Not at all.
Okay. But you're riding the lift up. Okay. That's gonna take you at least until the next round of combat. So anything else for your turn? No? Okay, great. Dubi, it is your turn.
okay. How close can you shoot a simple blaster?
It should
You
say on
are
it.
you asking if you can shoot at Greg? Because you can shoot at Greg.
Okay. Did I? Oh, it doesn't say because it's on my equipment. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the sheet.
I know.
Okay.
You don't have a blaster technically.
I
You
guess
do.
not.
It's
Oh,
fine.
because it's just a proficiency. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna shoot a blaster at Greg. Is that gonna be D20 or would it be?
Yeah, please roll a d20 and
A
it's
hit?
gonna
Okay.
it's gonna be +5 to your attack roll. 16 will hit.
Yep. Okay.
And then your damage is gonna be 1d6 + 2.
Okay. I'm making a note of this for the future. 1d6 + 2.
You don't need it's okay. Well, I mean, you might need. I guess. I hope combat does not continue that long. It's not my plan. With that,
7.
Captain Vishera
Kill shot?
falls face down on the ground. He collapses.
Wait. I was going for Greg.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, my bad. My bad. Oh my god. Wait, no, that kills Greg too.
Oh no.
Wow,
I would have killed the captain. Okay.
He sways back and forth. And you're worried he might actually like topple on top, crushing your tauntaun, but he falls backwards instead, stopping just short of Captain Vishera.
Okay.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay put
Okay.
after that.
Great. It is now Admiral Gilder's turn, and he is going to level his blaster pistol at Captain Vishera. He hits. Wait, no, I want to roll for damage. Oh my god, this is so annoying. Okay, I'm not. Give me a second. I'm just gonna fucking roll physically. Dealing 7 damage, and to Captain Vishera, who then collapses. His face. He and Greg are so close together that it almost looks like they are sharing a hideous embrace in death. Congratulations. You have coldly executed every individual in this room.
Yeah. Were they dads?
Not that I'm aware. As far as I know, none of them are dads.
Okay.
And given that the nature of my job is that I'm kind of all-knowing, I'm going to say no. None of them are dads.
Also, does it matter now? Like, I can imagine asking that before we killed him.
Yeah.
That's true.
No,
the damage is done.
They were not.
They
dads.
were experimenting. We just want to go take out their spawn if they have any other kids anywhere.
Kids or not, they really weren't good people.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were just gonna kill the kids if they had any.
What?
Jesus.
Wow.
I didn't say
Okay.
that.
Wait, what?
Anyway,
Hold up.
so Atlee,
Not part of the
as
plan.
combat draws to a close, your long, spindly neck rises through the roof of the building, and you see the banshee drawing nearer in the distance. How do you react to that? Because the rest of the crew is still down below in the command center.
Do I perceive anything else going on? Any other threats?
Roll perception.
Wonderful. It would help if I had a mouse.
Yeah, you do. You notice that from the west there is another ship drawing near, and as Serena and Crash draw right above you, they swoop down and hover above the building, lowering their ramp. An unusually ominous Imperial shuttle, surely carrying Inquisitor Varth, there to pick up his prisoner, comes closer into view, and a shower of lasers hail down upon the Banshee. Luckily, its shields are engaged, and they kind of just bounce off. But who knows how long they will hold? So you should probably let the homies know.
Good. Does anyone have the comms link still, or they?
It's like
Give it to
there's
the princess.
there's like an open hole from like so on there where the landing platform is, and then where you are. Like imagine like to them they were like skylights when you were down there. And now one of them is closed because you are on top of it. So you could definitely just like do and like, hey guys.
Okay, then I'd like to walk over to the open one, peer down in, stick my long spindly head through the hole, look around to the left and right, make sure that I have full visuals on whoever I'm speaking to.
Okay.
And then I would like to say, we have company, and I think it's the people you were afraid of. That's all.
Okay. Admiral Gilder immediately dashes over to the landing platform and starts ushering you all frantically towards it. Okay, kiddos, let's go. Let's go. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be able to dilf it up the way Brandon does. I'm sorry. I don't have it in me. I'll try though.
Dubi appreciates being called the kiddo because that would mean that he has a father.
Oh my god.
Keeps going.
Dubi's Daddy Issues is an excellent episode title, just saying.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Kind of makes sense. Yeah.
So you all climb aboard that platform, that cargo platform, and it lifts you up to the roof of the building, and you scurry up the ramp of the Banshee. As I said, as that laser those lasers continue to shower down upon the Banshee, most of the damage is deflected, but your stomach churns as the ship rocks with impact. And just as Fear, I have a question. Did you use a remote detonator, or did you have the explosives on a timer?
I had them on a remote detonator.
Okay.
You're talking about the ones in the room we snuck in through?
The ones that you installed at the base of the satellite to blow up the whole building.
Oh, I think I did. I think I still did a remote detonator. Actually, I don't think I specified, but we'll go with remote detonator.
Okay, you're gonna want to detonate those before you blast off then, because you're about to get a little bit out of range for that.
Okay. It's gonna set off all those and the ones that are in like the room that we snuck in through.
Great.
Yep.
You instantly cremate the body of the chief's daughter. So,
Jesus.
great job.
Sounds right.
As well as all of the live stormtroopers that were standing around her crumpled form. And meanwhile, the rest of the building implodes and it explodes. I don't really know how physics work with blowing things up. And as you peer out the windows of the Banshee through the transparisteel, you can see plumes of smoke blooming from where the prison satellite dish once stood.
We get really excited and like jump up and down and clap.
Okay. Admiral Gilder walks towards you and offers you a fist bump and says, "Good game. Um, great.
Like straight up.
Excellent. Serona greets you with a terse howdy before turning her attention to the panel before her, frantically calculating hyperspace coordinates. As soon as she makes the jump, she swivels around to face you. The boss man gave us explicit instructions not to take you back home. He's got a rendezvous set up with a new frigate where where our new friend should be able to lay low for a while. We're headed to the Xandrak system, supposed to be uninhabited. As she says friend, she eyes Admiral Gilder up and down and does a little sexy lip bite. And in case anyone had somehow, I don't know, forgotten what the milfiest space MILF of all time looks like, just don't even stress because I'm about to show you.
The agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, basically. Hang on. Sorry, the thing is looking kind of weird. Fixing it. I'm fixing it. Okay. Alright, I worked really, really hard on this. I hope you guys are able to see and maneuver about. This is the Banshee.
This is so cool.
I know.
Yeah.
They're
I
so
was just saying, oh cool. This is awesome.
This is what it looks like. This is the Banshee. These are all the little rooms, and there's like a little. You can play hollow chess in the middle there, and I'm really sad actually that Adam's not here because this is where the air fryer would be in the little kitchenette. We're here.
Oh.
Oh, bummer.
I know.
Oh. Ingrid and I
so-
moved together. That's cute.
Oh my god! I don't know how I did that.
Oh.
I didn't mean to do
repair.
that. That's awesome.
Cool. Okay.
I want to figure out how I accidentally did that. That's great.
Yeah.
Anyway, Admiral Gilder takes up after.
Oh.
Okay, are you able to separate? I mean, it doesn't matter. Anyway.
Yeah, they're separate now. Whatever. Okay.
Admiral Gilder graciously thanks Serona O'Keefe for her help, and she does her best to kind of put the moves on him, but it's kind of, I don't know, she seems kind of disappointed. He's just not as flirtatious as her. His Dilfiness is a little bit more subdued than her milfiness. Their energies are not really compatible. So he heads back.
Dubi's energy is compatible.
This.
He's just
This
taking
is
it all.
this is a little hollow chess table. There's also a plant.
Can
in
I
the middle
stand
of it.
on it? I'm just gonna stand on it.
I see no reason why not. Anyway, Admiral
cool.
Gilder pops a squat on this little sofa. What would the rest of you like to do? Crash emerges from his little bedroom.
Why
Can we
does he need
send
a
word
bedroom
back
anyway?
to that little village?
What?
Can we send word back to the village?
I don't know how. If you have a concept, an idea for how you might communicate with them. But frankly,
More
I think it's safe to
flutter.
assume that they're going to assume probably when the chief's daughter does not return that she died tragically and as a martyr.
Does anyone have send message or whatever the equivalent is in Star Wars? Okay, I'm getting. links, so,
I have
No.
animal heraldry
So-
stuff. And Brawny.
I mean, I think that the only equivalent in Star Wars 5e would be to send people messages through data pads and stuff like that, and they don't.
Can we
have
just
any
go
of
back and talk to them?
Suggest it to the party and see what they think.
I feel bad. We have so much data. What should we do with all this data? We could take it back to the village and let them know. I assume they'll just be blown to smithereens quite shortly, but
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, Crash is going to loudly protest and say, I don't know if you guys saw that ship that was just trying to shoot us down, but I am not taking this bird back there.
I am not taking orders from a droid. We're going back.
This is my goddamn ship, sonny boy. And he says that to you. He looks you dead in the eye with his little droid eyes and calls you sonny boy. And Serona says, not exactly, but Crash, she like shouts that from the cockpit, but we're not. Crash is right. We're not going back.
Adley, what do you think about this? I think we should hijack the ship.
I just start pretending to
This is a
cry.
mutiny.
Atlee, are you in the cockpit right now, just like shouting this conversation?
I start to gently cry and hold my arms out as if for a hug.
To Serona?
Uh-huh.
She ignores you.
And I move closer and just put my hands around. I would like to take a vibe vote from the group and see if strangling is off the table or if we should just keep going.
Strangling is on the table.
There's a 1.
Wait, hold on. We're hijacking to go back to the village to warn
Yeah,
them?
to let them know.
Yeah, we
their
have plenty
people
of
data.
died.
They
I
need
just
to
want to
know.
remind you guys that
Uh-huh.
People are dead.
that ship that was just shooting at you, that's an Inquisitor. That is
Yeah, but
an
there were throat slit for the information.
I can ask questions too. What?
Do you guys not understand what an Inquisitor is?
Yeah, but people are dead. There has to be honor. among
More
we gotta help
people
the
will be
village.
Otherwise, what do
dead.
we
We told the
stand
village
for?
we would help.
You did. Good job. The prison is exploded. There are not going to be any more Felucians kidnapped and tortured there.
First of all, I haven't reviewed the data. I don't know that.
Yeah, we don't know that for certain.
Okay, well,
But no,
anyway,
okay,
it
can we
doesn't
send a
matter
message
because
then?
you guys are already in a hyperspace lane. You are in a
Oh,
hyperspace
no.
lane
Happened.
on your way to the Xandrax system.
But how long
I
will
just
it
put
take to
my
go back?
okay, then we haven't
Well-
voted. I put my my hands on her shoulders and I said, "We don't even know what happened. How
Have to
did they
strangle her?
get so much genetic?"
Roll for investigation, Yamnak.
Wait, can Dubi try to start doing tech things to
For
possibly
do
send a message?
what? They don't have any technology to receive a message. Wow, Yamnak, you are able to see with your special eyes the fuel gauge from all the way where you're sitting on the couch. You can see the fuel gauge on the panel in front of Serona, and you can plainly see that you only have enough fuel to get to the Xandrax system, where you would have to refuel in order to go back. And you
Will we have
definitely need
enough
refueling
fuel to go
permission.
back?
Can we steal
No,
fuel
I'm
from the
saying you
robot?
only have enough fuel to get to the Xandrax system, and once you get there, you would have to get refueling permission from the captain of the frigate that you're going to in order
Hey,
to be able to
Adley,
go back.
So we got to go to the system first so we can refuel and then go back to the village.
Understood. I like gently massage Serona's
Yeah,
shoulders.
it'll
She
take some
shakes
time,
you
don't
off.
worry.
She's like flailing her limbs trying to get you off of her. Oh my god. Good grief.
I kind of back up really fast and be like, "I'm so sorry. That was very unconsensual. I'll just like my own lane. Give me a sec. Sorry."
She says, I think it'd be best if you stepped out and got some air, calmed down a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not. How are we gonna do this? I've used all of my best moves.
So no. We're gonna refuel in the next system, and then we can go back to the village and give them the information.
Crash enters the cockpit and starts aggressively shoving you out. And then they
I guess I shouted that to Adley. Yeah. We'll have to refuel.
Oh, so a pit stop. Okay, I understand that concept.
Yeah,
I have enough
exactly.
time? Okay.
Crash slams the door to the cockpit, so you guys are cut off now from Serona and Crash. And Admiral Gilder starts trying to soothe you all and reassure you that, as noble as he thinks it is that you want to try to get that information back to the village, that it's clear that you are highly skilled warriors, and that that putting your own lives at risk is just not going to be doing any favors to this infant rebellion. He has a lot of respect for you all.
Start
and
crying
he's
in the
sorry for
bedroom.
your sacrifice. By the way, as soon as you guys got in here, Carlton Moth retired to the room that he and Yamnak shared a night of secrets and bonding in for a nap.
But what's down that tunnel?
This little tunnel, that's it's closed. I know it looks open, but I couldn't figure out a way to. Anyway, it's closed. That goes to
Can I
Serona. No,
look for a way to open it?
it goes to Serona's captain's quarters. It requires a key. Do you remember when she left Dubi piloting and went and had like hologram internet sex with her boyfriend a few episodes ago? She was in her little captain's quarters down there.
But like, lockpicking doesn't exist in Star Wars.
You would okay, fine. Do you want to try to pickpocket the code cylinder off
No,
of her?
I don't want to lockpick it. I'm just curious if it's possible.
No, it definitely it's possible.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. Thank you.
Okay. Why do you want to get into Sarona's personal quarters?
No, I don't want to. I was just curious, like, what's down there? Can I get in there if I need to?
No. It's her personal quarters. Okay. Anyway, Dubi, what are you making of all this?
Well, I'm in the kitchen right now.
You're not in the kitchen. You're in a bedroom.
Oh.
The kitchen looks like a kitchen.
Yeah, the kitchen's like down below. It's like to the
kitchen.
right of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I made it.
That's where the air.
I was for kind of going back to get fuel and then maybe investigating the village, but I don't know. The second the Dilf kind of started like talking about how like really great soldiers we were and how it might not be the best idea because we have a bigger purpose meant for us or whatnot. Dubi just ate it all up, and he's like, "Oh yeah, totally." Like,
okay, hang
the
on.
village.
1 second. I'm gonna.
We'll be fine.
Ooh,
Their
okay.
fate has been determined.
Admiral Gilder is still kind of like trying to reassure you guys that you're making the right decision by going to the what did I call the system? Xandrax. I was about to say Anthrax. the Xandrax system. He's still trying to kind of reassure you guys that you're doing the right thing, but his performance isn't that convincing. You can definitely tell that at least part of his motivation is that he doesn't want to. He personally does not want to get recaptured by he doesn't want to get captured by the Inquisitor. That was the whole purpose of the Inquisitor that appeared and started trying to shoot the Banshee down. Is that he was there to pick up Admiral Gilder and ostensibly, subject him to torturous interrogation. So
Not the gumdrop buttons.
So we sense his personal motivation.
Yeah, you guys can tell. You guys can tell that he probably means what he says, but also he has an underlying motive, which is that he doesn't want to be caught and tortured.
That's understandable.
Anyway, Dubi, or not Dubi, I just asked you, Fury, thoughts? How are you feeling?
Kind of okay with any of it, to be honest. Like,
Okay.
I'm fascinated by this table, so I'm gonna continue exploring the table.
Yeah.
Also, just wanted to let you know, sending, which is a spell in 5e, is also a power casting, tech casting in
really?
SW5e. So we could use it on anyone that has a comm link. It doesn't need to be one that directly connects with ours.
Yeah.
So I can just send it through the comm link from the room.
You could, but there are the village is really super isolated. I'm not trying to be toxic here or whatever. They genuinely had no technology except for explosives that they had made and stuff like that.
Okay.
But what's his face?
So do you just not want us to talk to them, or
No,
they live
clearly not.
They live really isolated lives.
What about
you just not want to role play as them?
Can we?
No, I just specifically planned for them to be isolated. I knew that daughter was gonna die. I knew you guys were probably gonna want to let somebody know that it happened. Yeah, I knew that.
But what happened to Vastus's mandrakes?
Oh wait, we don't have fuel. Okay.
Did he have? Did I tell you guys he had a comm link before?
I thought he did.
Yeah, I thought he did too.
He was gonna say. I feel like you guys are bullshitting because I have rewatched that episode before. I'm very certain he did not mention having a comm link. He would have no reason to have one.
Why would he not have one?
Why would he?
I mean, to communicate.
With whom? He's in hiding.
With people with information on a ship?
No. Anyways.
Can I wake up Sleepyhead over here and ask if I'd like to ask Yarlton?
Carlton?
I'm not cup. Carlton Moth if I could speak to Switch and sell the information that I got about the data from the Felucian planet.
Yeah, absolutely. For sure. He was startled when he sees you looming over him. And says something really witty, I'm sure, tall neck, tall aspirations, or something like that. I don't know.
Know what they say about someone with a tall neck?
Takes them a long time to drink water.
I don't know. Yeah, they can reach higher
Tall
leaves.
scars.
Oh, yeah, long scars. Exactly. A long turtleneck.
Long
Anyways.
tactineck. A large tactineck.
Yeah, he gives you Switch's contact information. So yeah, you can, I don't know, send this Switch a professional email or something. See what happens. Oh my god, did you really just put on a scarf for your long neck?
Yay!
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna
Like a
see you
shawl?
exploring the ship. What do you make of that? How do you feel?
Oh, yeah. It's a ship.
Uh-huh.
I've seen plenty of these in my time. I grew up in my childhood on these beauties. You know, I know what I'm looking at. Okay.
Okay. Great. Okay, I'm gonna take this opportunity because I just want to point out. I just want to talk about the ship because I put a lot of work into it. You guys all have little lanterns in each room. They like set the mood. Cute.
Oh.
And there's like a little mat, like a little purple welcome mat outside each of the airlocks. This
Are
is
there
it.
nightlight? Oh,
Go ahead.
are there nightlights that guide the rooms to the bathroom in the middle of the night? Because
Oh, like on an airplane, like lights to the exit, but lights to the
yes,
bathrooms.
yeah, because Dubi
Love
has a
it.
small bladder.
Yeah. So does Feudy.
There's
Yeah,
no
you know,
special lights,
small
but
body, small bladder.
the lights of the bathroom. There's red light in the bathroom, and it's always on. And this is the bathroom over here.
Okay, Dubi's gonna take the room closest to the bathroom. Just in case.
Okay, well you can't have this one because this is Crash's room.
Oh, that was really close.
Why does
I
Crash need
kinda
a,
took this one.
to be
Yeah,
close
why
to the
not?
bathroom?
I know. Why does Crash need to be close to the bathroom and have a bedroom?
Right?
He
Like,
just
come on.
does.
Informed
It's
preventive
his.
maintenance.
It's his space. It's just how he likes to live his life. Also, right outside Crash's room is, you guessed it, a jukebox.
Of course.
To be clear, I mean, I'm talking about
Yes.
I'm talking about a jukebox.
Yes.
Jesse recently, up
A
until
jukebox.
recently, yeah, Jesse up until recently called them jukeboxes.
Okay.
Did you just
Apparently words
just
are hard.
didn't know that it was
Everyone
totally
has
fine?
How am
everyone
I
has some
supposed to
words like
know?
that.
I don't know.
That happened to me literally the other day with hula hoop.
Yeah, I know.
Hula hoop. Wait, you called it a hula hoop?
Hula hoop.
Yes, I thought
Like
it
the
was
hull of a
pronounced hula,
ship.
like hula hoop. Okay, we're not gonna do this
Funny.
again.
Like a
Okay,
hullabaloo.
just rewatch the episode.
Yeah, sorry, I thought it was a jukebox.
It
Anyway,
is a jukebox. You mean
I'm gonna go over to the. Wait,
juke.
jukebox. I'm gonna
Juke.
It's
Oh.
a jizz box.
Actually,
God.
yeah, it is
Yeah.
a jizz box.
Oh.
It does only play jizz music.
Yeah, it makes more sense.
Well, I want to see what jizz is on the player.
Dubi scoots on over to the jizz box. It's an
Title.
excellent episode title. Okay.
Your excellent titles always have Dubi does something.
Oh, yeah. I think it's just the name
Like-
Dubi is fun.
I mean, like
Well,
Dubi's
I
the
don't
main character.
Honestly,
Right.
Dubi has main
Just
character
living
energy.
Yeah, so yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, well,
The
when you
quirky
turn it on
character.
and you hear a jizzy little tune
Oh.
that you might hear. You might hear bopping in a cantina or a lounge at a spaceport.
Huh?
You can, it really matters. How are you already ready
Playing
with
the
that?
jazz music. No, I've had this.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Anyway.
it really matches the vibe. The whole ship is kind of set up, has kind of a lounge feel.
That's what I'm sensing.
It's a vibe. Has kind of a fun mood.
Dubi just kind of kicks off his shoes and starting to relax.
Okay.
Oh, are we on a party ship?
Kind of, yeah.
Right on.
You didn't notice
Take out
that.
my blistle and start to sing for Dubi and like inquire them to dance.
Okay, Carlton is he tried to go back to sleep after you woke him up, but he's he's roused by all the ruckus, and he comes out and he.
Dubi's disgusting feet.
Is
I
Anyway,
remember
Meg
those
actually saying
disgusting
that?
feet.
Okay, Carlton Moth notices that Dubi is barefoot, and he takes off his boots as well. He's like, "Oh, we're having a barefoot dance party,"
I
and
don't like this.
anyway, Crash sticks his head out the cockpit and says, "What the hell are you doing? We just had the carpet cleaned." Steam cleaned. The carpet. Yeah, I was actually just about to point out, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's like olive green shag carpet throughout the ship.
It's carpet?
Olive green.
That's rad.
Yeah, it's tile in the bedrooms, but in the main like lounge part of the ship, it's all olive green shag carpet.
Love
Business in the
Ooh.
sheets, playing in the streets.
Jesus. No, that's backwards.
It's sanitary.
Dubi's getting self-conscious about his feet, so he's gonna kind of go to the bathroom quickly and rinse them off. Ensure that they're clean.
Do you have anything to wipe off your feet, or is this like a dry, like the
Yeah, are
dry?
you just gonna walk around
Sopping
with
wet.
sopping feet?
Dubi's
You just start
disgusting
slapping
feet.
against the floor and shit.
Yeah, slapping. Dubi's slapping feet.
Just go.
Wet slapping feet. Yeah. I mean, they'll dry, but he's gonna kind of shimmy in the carpet a little bit. Dry him off. But he doesn't see anything wrong with that because he's like, well, my feet are clean and water will evaporate. So, perfectly normal. And he's gonna get back to dancing.
Oh my god. Okay. Admiral Gilder is also moved by this. And he goes and knocks on the door to the cockpit. And he says, he says to Serona, I have to compose myself. He says to Serona, if you're all set with that hyperspace lane and you'd like to join me for a dance, he just kind of trails off and extends his hand to her. Wait, hang on. I'm going to roll. I don't know what I'm going to roll for him. I'm going to roll persuasion.
Wait, he knocked on the door? Or
Yeah.
like, oh,
Because
okay.
the door
okay.
was closed, we got locked out.
Yeah, and
Yeah, how did they know it wasn't us?
Crash cracked it open a little bit and saw that it was
Okay,
Admiral
okay.
Gilder. Anyway, Admiral Gilder rolled a suave 18, and so Serona takes his hand and is escorted across the shag carpet back into the lounge, where they start to sway together with their arms in the air. They're grooving. Crash is piloting the ship.
I'm gonna go knock on Fury's door.
Okay.
Like, hi, you're missing the party.
And I'm gonna be like, what's that smell?
Definitely not my feet because they're clean.
Oh, is it your feet? Is that again the last time we were like in a room together? I had an experience with your feet that I didn't appreciate. Yeah.
I didn't know
You were on the
this was-
top bunk. Do you not remember me slapping your slappy
when I was
feet?
dangling my feet in your face because I thought it was
Yeah.
funny and
And it smelled really bad then.
Yeah, but
And-
these are washed now. You should really feel the shag carpet on your feet.
You know
though.
what? It's I just come if it gets you
It
out
kind
of
of
my
feels
room.
like your fur. Like if I close my eyes and rub my feet on the carpet, it kind of feels like I'm rubbing my.
Fairy, do
I
you
like
normally wear
fur.
shoes?
I like squish my toes. And
Oh,
I'm,
are you
no,
wearing
of course
shoes?
not.
Okay, that's what I
Oh,
thought.
oh, so your feet are. Oh,
Your feet
Yeah,
are
so I'm, like-
filthy.
Yeah, they're always filthy though.
Disgusting.
I don't smell. I kind of squish my toes, like grab the carpet, like Die
it
Hard
like
style, and I'm
pheromones?
like, oh, it does kind of feel like my fur.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Is it my pheromones? Do be self-conscious now.
Okay. Yamnak is also wiggling his toes in the shag carpet as he
Uh-huh.
traipses about exploring. He notices the air fryer tucked away, still
You mean
safe.
Carlton?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. I would never
Aw.
do that.
My bad.
Wants nothing to do with that air
Carlton-
fryer.
Carlton Mott brings his bag of mushrooms, the edible mushrooms that he retrieved from the Felucian jungle, and and he pops them in the air fryer and sets a timer for 25 minutes. And then he wanders back out here walks over to this room and hollers at everyone as he notices this room that's just completely empty but full of shackles. He says,
What?
"Hey guys, they weren't messing around. This really is a party ship."
Seriously, is this a sex dungeon?
I guess I missed that.
What is this?
I see that you guys all scurry to the to the shackle room.
Wait, why didn't Yamnock say anything when he was
I'm gonna like
investigating?
try on the shackles and be like, they're way too high. They're definitely not for
I'm gonna stick
short.
my
Just
feet in your
stop
face
playing
while
the
you're
whistle
shackled.
and just stare at y'all.
No, stop with the feet.
You can't go anywhere. And I'm gonna wiggle them.
I'm trapped. Oh wait,
Doofy.
that's the purpose of this.
Thinks this is how friends act.
Yeah.
Having a great time.
And I'm like, yep, this is how friends act. This is
Oh
great.
my god.
He's like, this is my friend for
Besties.
life.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna see you've retired to your room. Have you had enough of the party?
Yeah, it smells bad. It smells like shit, dude.
It's
Smells
starting,
really
But you're
it's
wearing a
starting
mask.
also to smell like Dubi feet and also mushrooms. The scent of
Yeah,
is
it
wafting
smells
through
fucking
the ship.
bad. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the room.
You guys all
I
have
feel like
plants in your room too. I forgot. You all have little
Aw.
plants in your rooms.
Are they little Venus flytraps?
Yeah, they keep the air fresh.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah, you
I
all-
feel like she has to have candles.
Oh,
it-
Serona? Oh yeah, she
Serona.
does.
That seems like a vibe. So
Yeah,
may I
yeah.
investigate for candles?
You could just ask her if she has candles.
Oh, Dubi leaps at the opportunity to talk to her.
Okay. Great.
Hi, excuse me, ma'am.
Excuse me.
Excuse
Um,
me.
Okay,
Taps on her
Serona turns towards you, but she
shoulder.
doesn't stop dancing. She's still kind of
Oh.
grooving.
Doobie just joins in, kind of pushes a little way, like in front of the dilf. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Um,
fine because he comes around behind Serona and wraps his arms around her.
And then Doobie
they're
starts scooting
swaying
the other
together.
way. Oh my god. And Doobie's just only gonna mention the mushrooms that are causing the smell. Nothing about feet.
Oh my god!
It's starting to smell a little bit like mushrooms.
Hang on,
What is
Serona's gonna
that
roll
smell?
investigate. Or
Do you have
Serona's
any candles? While he's dancing.
she's like, yeah, of course I have candles on my groovy ship. Are you kidding?
Where are they?
Why do
if
you
I
need
was a candle, where would I be?
She says, why do you need them? Also, I'm going to do a little perception roll for Serona. Okay. She rolled a 2. She thinks it's mushrooms.
Oblivious to the feet. Doobie kind of digs his feet a little bit into the shag carpet
To hide them?
mask the smell. Yeah.
Okay. Serona says that she definitely has some extra candles down in her quarters, and she.
Doobie's like, okay, got it, and then sprints to her quarters.
They're locked. The quarter. I mean, you can try to open the. Go ahead.
Okay, so Doobie sprints to her quarters and just starts yanking open the door, I guess, or trying to.
Okay, it kind of like clanks a little bit, and it doesn't budge. And anyway, Serona comes up behind you, followed closely by the Admiral, and says, "Oh, don't worry, I'll go get them." And then she and the Admiral disappear down the hatch, locking it behind them.
I don't think we're getting these candles.
What are they doing down there?
And
I
Sirius just
stealthily follow after them.
They're
I try
getting
to like.
no. Roll
Can I
stealth.
Can I
Roll stealth.
slip in before they close the door?
oh my god.
I'm trying.
No.
I want stealth and dexterity rolls from everyone, or from everyone who's trying to. Oh my god!
Jesus, Emmy. Oh my god.
Hey, what did you say? Deception?
Dexterity. Get me a
Yes.
dexterity roll to see if you can slip in quick before they close it.
Wait, what are we doing?
Is
Stealth and-
not from everyone, just anyone who's trying to follow them down there.
It's everyone.
We're all-
No, I'm not.
I think this is a mission for Adley.
Okay, Atlee, they don't notice you behind them, but you're just
so
not quick
scary.
enough. You can't get down the ladder. You can't even get a foot down. Oh my god, not to save.
Okay,
That was
it
a
was
dex
save on
save.
accident. D20. Okay. Oh. okay,
Aw.
never mind.
Dexterity, Doobie, dexterity.
I see a
One
D and I
small.
click it.
What is
on the left.
happening?
Adley was trying to
I'll
get
just let
into the
Atlee do
quarters.
this.
No, I know that. I just mean like with the rolls.
Oh, because it's part of the. I'm just being.
There it
ridiculous.
is.
Okay, there. Got
Okay.
it. Okay. just
Doobie,
ignore me.
so
Yeah, I
Atlee, you're
don't
just
have
not
it.
able to make it down in time, but Doobie, your big toe gets pinched in the hatch. You take one
Damn.
you take
Normal
Fuck, dude.
feet.
you
Damn.
take one damage.
Big toes.
Oh
Okay.
They're
Take
gonna have
one.
a fucking smelly foot fucking hanging in their bedroom.
I'm gonna have like gangrene by tomorrow. Like it's
Like a
just gonna
little
be falling
toe that's
off.
sticking through.
Fucking bedroom smells like shit. They're trying to get it on.
My toe doesn't smell like shit. I
Oh
cleaned it.
It's your fucking big toe, dude. That's like the worst smelling one.
I don't think
What?
I said it differently. Just think about that sentence.
So
Okay.
when they all like disappear, or like the three
Oh
of
my
them
God.
disappear,
It's
into
just the
that
two
room,
of
and I
them.
s-
It's just Doobie.
all
Or
right.
it's just,
When I
Oh,
see the two of
It's
them,
just Doobie.
Admiral.
No.
No, when I see the Admiral and
Captain
when I
Sordo
see the
Keep.
Dilf and our MILF disappear into the room together, I'm just gonna be like, no, and just start crying, and I'm gonna go to my room.
About the Dill. About Admiral Gilder.
Oh. Oh, I didn't know you liked Admiral Gilder.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, you weren't here for
They
that.
missed that episode, so
You
it's
weren't here
kinda
for
like-
that episode.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess Dubi was there. I'm gonna go. And
I got
console my
really
friend,
distracted
Kitty.
when we were saving him.
Okay. Carlton Moth is going to return to the kitchen and he's going to holler at everyone, hey guys, there's still 20 minutes left on the mushrooms.
Jesus.
I thought air fryers are supposed to be quick.
It's
Right?
25 minutes. They're cooking for 25 minutes. He wants them nice and crispy.
Nothing takes 25 minutes in an
I
air
thought this
fryer.
was like
Yeah.
Star
I didn't-
Wars.
I
like,
didn't say
how
it was
the
gonna
air
be like a
fryers
really-
suck.
I didn't say it was a good air fryer. You guys asked for an air fryer. I did not say you were getting a high quality air fryer.
Oh, we
Yeah,
didn't
but like,
specify
how is
the
my
quality.
air fryer better, like, than a world that has spaceships? You know?
There are
Like-
20 minutes left on the mushrooms.
They had different priorities.
20 minutes left on the mushrooms.
Well, are there any appetizers in the meantime?
Jesus.
I run over.
Are
Um,
you
we just-
making them?
What?
Are you making them? The appetizers? The appetizers?
Doobie or Carlton?
Yes, I wonder what
Doobie.
Doobie cooks.
Yeah, Doobie,
Yeah,
do
I
you want to roll investigation?
I
See if you
mean-
can find some ingredients for some appetizers.
Okay.
Appetizers.
Okay. Doobie's a scavenger, so I feel
Oh
like
my
my diet is
God.
probably. Oh,
Okay, all
what do
right.
I find?
Doobie, you find some olives and some feta cheese and
Oh,
some
charcuterie board.
expired raspberry vinaigrette in the mini fridge.
Ooh, charcuterie. I'm down.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's do
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna yell out. Hey guys, I found some olives and cheese and something that might be expired, but it smells better than my feet, so I think it's fine. Doobie's just going along with this joke now.
All right, that's
it's a
cool.
joke. How do you guys want some? I'm cooking.
A cartouche
No,
board?
I'm fine, thank you.
You said you want extra olives?
Yes, please.
Okay, you got it. And then I'm gonna scurry back into the kitchen. And yeah, I think okay, so my plan is I'm gonna take the olives and I'm gonna take out the pimento of the olive and then I'm gonna stuff the cheese in it
Oh,
and then soak it in the expired raspberry vinaigrette and then plate them. And
okay,
that's what I'm doing.
awesome.
Oh, so now I have a
Carlton
whole
Moth
bunch
is
of pimentos.
impressed.
Yeah, Doobie's just whipping this out of nowhere. Should I roll something to see if I actually successfully do this to make it taste good?
I don't even know what to make you roll for that.
Yeah,
Hang on.
I don't know.
Jeez.
Performance?
Yeah, it's an art. Cooking is an art. Roll performance.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Oh, they're not good.
Doobie, it's really bad.
Okay, what do I do instead?
No, you do it. They're just heinous. It's just
Oh,
like you,
okay.
you succeed at what you were trying to do, but it's disgusting.
I'm just like ramming the feta cheese into the olives, and the olives just splitting. So then there's just like a soupy mixture of like cheese and pimentos
And raspberry vinaigrette.
vinaigrette.
Oh my god.
Dinner is served.
Okay. That takes you about 5 minutes, and after that 5 minutes has passed, Carlton Moss says, only 15 minutes left on the mushrooms, and at that very moment, the Admiral and Captain Serona O'Keefe emerge from the hole.
So 5 minutes?
Wait, really?
You're surprised because they both seem completely and utterly undisheveled, and their arms are full of candles. Both of them.
They actually were getting us candles.
Roll
I see them walking.
roll perception.
I'm gonna,
Everyone who can see them roll perception. So I guess it's everyone but Yamnak and Carlton.
So
Yeah, you guys all think they were just getting candles.
so I'm like, oh, thank God.
Oh,
Like when I see them not disheveled and carrying candles, I'm like, oh, thank God.
Mm-hmm.
wow, those must have been really hidden.
Yeah. Took me a while.
I'm actually afraid of fire, so I attempt to
Really?
lock Yamnok's door to secure him inside and save him.
From the fire?
Walking out.
Okay. Roll technology because they're not meant to lock from the outside. You'll have to do some finagling.
What about piloting? I
No.
would love to do
You're an engineer. Why don't you ever
I'm
want to
fine
roll
with that.
technology? Okay. Yeah, he's locked in there. He's stuck. So if he tries to escape, there's going to be an
Oh.
issue.
I turn around and just guard the door now, and I start playing my Blissful quietly.
Wait, I thought you were afraid of fire. Why are you?
She's
They're
protecting
trying
you.
to save you.
I'm protecting you.
Yeah, but why aren't you in here?
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Because I'm protecting you. How can I protect you from the inside, okay?
That's fine. Fair enough.
Okay. The Admiral and Captain O'Keefe walk back over to this table. They light some candles, and they set a couple just kind of like on the floor, and one next to this lukewarm cup of coffee, and another on the hollow chest table. It's kind of a lot of open flame.
Oh,
They're not-
it sounds like it. Can I roll to see what they're made of? These candles?
Roll perception, sure. I don't even know how to respond to that. You can tell that they are made of some kind of waxy substance, and there's some kind of wick in the middle, and it burns. And that's the extent of your perception.
I'm gonna see all of these open flames everywhere, and I'm gonna start like tinkering and building some bombs with some long fuses on them.
You're inspired. I'm sorry, I'm not saying a fact like you're inspired. I'm asking a question. Are you inspired by the candles?
Yeah, the candles are like, well, because it's fire.
Mm-hmm.
Fire helps things go boom. So, and
Yeah.
I like building things that go boom. So I'm just gonna start building those things.
I get it. As you're getting in your element, you start to smell burning coming from the kitchen. Don't worry, nothing bad has happened with the candles.
Oh no!
But yeah,
It's the mushrooms.
yeah, not Yum. Carlton shouts out, "Guys, I think I should have taken the mushrooms out."
Oh my God!
I don't know how to use an
I
air
feel like
fryer.
somebody mentioned that about an air fryer shouldn't be taken. You know what? It's fine. This is fine. Whatever.
Oh,
We're just
it's
not
okay,
eating.
guys.
Oh no, I don't want those. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Dubi sprints out like a waiter, and then proceeds to go over to everybody and ask them if they want.
Mm.
I would like to take one as I
Mm-mm.
watch the fire candles suspiciously.
Okay. Sorry, trying to think of what he might name the mixture that starts with Dubi, but I can't think of a good name right now.
Stinky smegma.
Oh,
Chardubery?
please.
Chardubery.
Chardubery.
Dubery. There we go.
Is that a charcuterie?
It's a charcuterie. Does Yamnok want one? As he tries to kind of push.
You're trying to shove Allie out of the way to get into Yamnok's
push
room.
Atlee out of the way and then
Hey, yo, bag. Yeah, I'm not.
I
Do you
don't
want
think
to give up
Yamnok
your
has eaten
safety for
anything
one of
yet.
these?
Nah, I'm alright in here.
Are you sure? I kind of. Is there a gap under the door that I could shove the?
Nah, man. You fucking
charcuteries?
smell like fucking shit. Like, stay on that side of the door, please.
Okay, Dubi thinks that Yumnock,
I'll take an extra one for him.
he
for
has a
me.
hard outer shell with his armor, and he has an even more armored heart.
No, he's just a
just needs
bastard coated
to-
bastard with bastard filling.
Okay. Dubi, he just needs to work a little harder to get into Yumnock's friendship, but so he's gonna come back to
Jesus.
that. Oh, Fury, you want some?
Okay.
Oh,
I mean, I
I'm
haven't
not
been able to
very
cook for friends
hungry.
in forever.
yeah, no, we're still great friends. I'm just not.
Oh,
I heard my vocal.
Roll
munching
performance.
loudly.
Fury, roll performance.
Oh my god.
She totally, Dubi believes that with his whole
Dubi's
heart.
like, I must have when I first was working on the vocoder, I might have tripped some wires. I'll get back to tinkering to get this working again.
Okay, Carlton Moth is going
I'll
to roll
take
performance
Fury.
to see if he was able to somehow able to salvage his mushroom dish. Oh god,
Oh, boy.
hang on, I don't know what his bonus is. That might cover his ass. We'll see. Oh no.
Did anyone notice that I got a -1 modifier on my performance?
Oh my god.
I
No.
rolled a 17. That's bad.
Okay, so Carlton Moth rolled a 6 on his performance. He is not able to
his
salvage the mushrooms.
No, and he used all the mushrooms, or was this a test batch?
No, he didn't use all the mushrooms. He could still try it
okay.
again another time. But he still plates them, and he comes out like gnawing on one, but you can hear it just kind of like crumble into ash in his mouth, and he's like, those are some good mushrooms. Anyone else want to try them? And he's gonna set the plate of mushrooms on the hollow table and pop a squat. Does that?
He's setting it up on the table where I just was with my really
Yeah.
dirty fucking feet.
He's
Okay,
not just
cool.
he's not just like scattering naked mushrooms on the table. They're on a plate. He rolls persuasion. Oh my god, he rolled a nat 20 for persuasion. You all feel very compelled to try the mushrooms, including you, Yamnak. Even from within your room, you feel moved to climb out of bed and start trying to exit your door to try those tasty, tasty mushrooms.
Oh man, that would be awesome. But my door's locked. I guess I'm stuck in here.
I noticed that everybody is very enamored with the food, but I feel full from my 3 servings of olives, and I would like to go to the captain's quarters and lock the door.
You end up
me inside.
Stop doing that.
Wait, which one? The cockpit or Sorona's quarters?
Cockpit.
Okay, both doors are locked. You can roll technology to try and open it from the outside.
Don't fail me now. Well,
Crash says, "Who is it?"
hi Crash. I'd like to make amends. We have olives.
Crash says, "Do I strike you as someone who eats olives? Disgusting."
No, but would you like to ascertain their values? We could scan them together.
Crash says kind of like poutily, "Maybe some other time. I need to be by myself."
Crash, would you like to talk about it?
I said maybe some other time!
I mean, he doesn't really
Crash, I'm gonna
strike
come
me
in
as,
there and give you a hug, okay, bud?
The door remains locked.
doesn't really strike me as the kind of person that eats anything, but I've been proven wrong by the shower situation too, since he has to be right next
Wait,
to
what
it.
about the show? Oh, yeah. That's just his preference. It's just convenient for him. He likes to be next to the jukebox. He's kind of a party boy. You know how it is.
He's a party boy?
No thoughts for other people and what their needs might be.
Crash?
Mhm.
Well, okay, they don't usually have a lot of guests except to entertain briefly for the parties. And so,
Clearly.
it doesn't really matter that much where anyone's bedroom is if they're just going to be there for a party for one night. Anyways.
I'm gonna eat a mushroom.
Okay.
And
Roll
just
for
kinda
perception.
force myself.
Constitution.
Oh.
check.
Oh, yeah, no, actually, roll Constitution.
Okay. See what happens.
Oh, Christ.
You survive it.
Okay. I'm gonna no matter how repulsive it is, I'm gonna eat it and swallow it because.
Okay, Carlton Moth notices that you're doing
Carlton
that,
worked hard
and
on
he tries to return the favor by popping a feta olive in his mouth. But hang on, he's gonna roll Constitution.
Okay. Let's roll Constitution for our food.
Hang on.
Oh,
Interesting.
Okay. He gags a little bit, but he's able to keeps it down.
Okay. Our food was the same level of repulsivity. Is that a word?
It is now.
Making it a word.
Sirona looks kind of disgusted at both of those food items and turns to Carlton Moth and says, "How long did you cook those mushrooms for?" And Carlton replies, "Well, I thought it was going to be 25 minutes, but I might have overshot it a little bit." And Sirona leaps up. As she stands, she puts her hand. Wait, no, hold up, everybody who's sitting there, roll perception. Carlton Moth rolls perception.
Wait, you want everybody to do?
Just everyone who's sitting there.
Okay.
Okay, Dubi, you don't notice it, so you're still blissfully unaware of any kind of tension that might exist between the Admiral and Sirona. But Carlton Moth notices immediately that as she stands up, she places her hand on the Admiral's left thigh for a little bit of leverage. So she stands up and kind of squeezes past him, like so.
Okay, when she squeezes past, wait.
Roll perception again.
Him, or is she?
No, she's facing
away.
away.
Oh, right, I didn't. Okay.
Roll perception again to see what happens.
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay,
now
yeah.
I'm honed in.
You're keenly aware that she was making a move as she squeezed past him.
Did they do it or not when they got the candles?
I don't know. Did you get a chance to roll perception?
No, I'm asking
Are you trying to metagame and ask if they had sex down there? They were only gone for 5 minutes. What do you think?
I guess so, but that's cheating a little bit. Awesome. So I'll just stop asking questions.
Anyways,
I'm curious. Maybe you should just ask. Maybe your character should just ask them.
You're welcome to.
Did you guys do it?
I'm locked in a room. So you guys
oh yeah. Just shout it through the door. Hey.
Yeah. Did you get? Well, I don't even know what's going on out there. So
that's true.
Why are you in the room? What are you doing in the room?
Because I got locked in here.
Because Atlee keeps you want to be locking people in their rooms.
But you're not fighting it. It's not like you want to be locked in there.
Does anyone want to ask Atlee, or not Atlee? Does anyone want to ask Sirona and the Admiral if they fucked? No, you guys are all too scared.
Yeah, he's a gentleman.
No,
I'm not too scared. I don't want to know.
Okay.
I want to ask them.
Okay,
Are you attempting procreation? There's much more. If I don't understand.
Roll investigation.
Oh boy.
I mean, Atlee's right at the chamber, so she's just ready to ask.
You said investigation?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sirona winks at you and nods. You're the only one who notices that. And she squeezes past you into the cockpit and says, she hollers as she closes the door, that we'll be landing in 5 minutes.
Does that mean yes?
Yes,
yeah,
it does.
she nodded. It definitely meant yes. It was a quickie.
I mean, that
Space
Admiral's
quickie.
been in prison for how long has he been in prison?
But that was 5 minutes to
Weeks.
go down there and take their clothes off.
Why would they need to take their clothes off for a space
They
quickie?
probably didn't take their clothes off.
Yeah.
Well, you have to take
disheveled,
your clothes
so.
off to expose your genitalia.
I mean, not fully.
No, I mean, I'm not saying naked.
Listen, they're scissoring, okay? They're having a good time.
They're just trimming each other through their uniform.
So
Oh my
just dry
God.
humping each other. Okay, so they went down there, they dry
Right.
humped each other for a minute.
The logistics.
You're
and
far
then
too interested in the
grabbed
mechanics
candles.
of this, Brennan.
But it was 5 minutes. It was 5 minutes. They had hands full of candles and shit.
Okay,
Well,
to be clear,
after-
Admiral Gilder has been in prison on Volusia for under constant watch for
So he's never
and
heard of masturbating? in
no,
front of the
he's been under
guards?
constant watch and under a he's
Then
in
do it
a
in front of
highly
the
stressful
guards. Make
environment.
eye
He hasn't
contact.
been able
We're
to get
gonna
it up. He hasn't been able to get it up for weeks. He's been so stressed out.
They would have
Okay.
taken the
Buddy.
DNA sample had he had it anyway.
It was over and done with like that. They clearly both had a great time. Except not clearly.
I
No one knows
highly
except
doubt
for
Had a
that.
great
Atlee.
time.
I highly doubt that.
She was just so happy to be
She
like, much
winked,
obliged.
smiled, and nodded at Atlee and be like,
In like that 1 minute. Oh wow.
it was 5 minutes! Oh my god.
Technically, it only, never mind.
I don't have time for this, and neither does Serona. Serona hollers back at you guys that we were landing in 5 minutes. And then you do. Congratulations.
Well, that's plenty of time for another quickie.
She has to land the ship. She's really busy. Anyway, Admiral Gilder,
Let's do it.
Admiral Gilder and Carlton Moss start clearing the table and taking the dishes back to the galley, the kitchen. They're washing up in there. They're chit chatting. They're being bros. Carlton Moss asks. He also gives Admiral Gilder a little elbow, a little nudge, and asks if he and Serona did the deed, and he rolls
So invested.
investigation. And Admiral Gilder gives him a similar wink, smile, nod maneuver. And Carlton Moss says, attaboy.
There's a death stick.
You don't need it for a 5-minute one. It'll
It's
take
an
you
after
longer
prison
to
quickie,
Need
so
to
you can
smoke
get
after
that
this
one.
one.
right?
I attempt to lock this door.
Which door?
This bedroom on the left.
Why? Are you in there, or are you just closing it?
I'm closing it.
Why?
Empty.
Just
I'm trying to
roll technology.
booby trap this place.
Why?
What?
I'm scared.
The fire?
I want us to be safe.
Okay. You do not succeed. Okay. Anyway, Captain O'Keefe sets the Banshee down gently in the hangar of a magnificent Nebulon B frigate, the Resurgence. And you are greeted as you exit the Banshee by this fellow. Can you all see him?
Greeno.
It's not.
Oh,
it
it's
is
your
a
thing.
it is a Rhodian though. Yeah, that's just a coincidence actually.
Greeno
Um,
shot
oh.
first.
No, he didn't.
Okay, I don't have time to argue about that right now. But anyway, this is not Greedo. This is Captain John Q. Lacinta, a tall and rather dashing young Rhodian. Although he's dressed casually in a flight suit, he exudes confidence and authority. And he is the commanding officer of this Nebulon B-class frigate, the Resurgence. Captain Lacinta tells the heroes that there's room for each of them here on the Resurgence, should they choose to stay and await another job, or just rest up for a bit. The agreed-upon credits have been transferred into their accounts, and there are transaction terminals throughout the frigate where you can confirm that. The boss man's, he says to you guys, the boss man said something about hats. I guess those are supposed to be in your rooms. So,
Yes.
yeah. Also, I'm really sorry, guys. I thought I wrote it down in my notes, but I didn't. I do not remember how much you guys negotiated to be paid, so I'll have to go back and watch the episode. But I'll let you know, and you can all add that to your collection of credits. Yeah. Anyway,
So how long were we
I think
gone?
3,000.
I think so too, because I think it was originally supposed to be 2,000. You guys negotiated up.
That's what I have in my notes. Loyal
Okay.
to the Empire or something. I don't know.
How long were we gone?
Like a couple days.
Oh, that's like a quick turnaround for custom hats. That's awesome.
Right?
Can I
They
get
usually
there?
take much longer.
Yeah, the senator he's got some connections.
He's got the hat hookup.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Who was
Can I
rolling for?
perceive? I rolled perception. If I can perceive the quality of these hats, like, is there like thread coming out of?
Oh, you haven't gone back to your quarters
Or-
yet. Unless you
Oh.
have. Have you gone back to your quarters?
I dart to my quarters I'm
To get the
excited about
hat?
So am I out of the locked door? Like,
Did you try to get out?
Yeah. When you realized that you were
did
locked
Allie
in,
let me out or something? Or
if Atlee didn't let you out, Serona or Crash definitely did. They wanted
Okay,
you
cool.
off their fucking ship. Anyway, as Admiral Gilder exits, he's escorted away by several Alderaanian security agents, who look at the former Imperial with a mix of suspicion and interest. And once Admiral Gilder is gone, Captain Lacinta tells you all that Senator Organa is thankful for their assistance and forever grateful that they went to such risks to aid him. If the heroes are willing, Lacinta offers them. He offers, if you guys are willing, he offers you. You're welcome to stay aboard the Resurgence as long as you like, permanently, even if you want to. But no one's compelling you to. It's just an option. In exchange for your assistance in the near future. Depending on the results of Gilder's debriefing, Lacinta says that the senator might have further need of clandestine agents to act on his behalf. He also kind of gives you a little wink, wink, nudge, nudge, and says that, even though Gilder has been communicating with Organa on a regular basis, now that they've taken overt action against the Empire, probably best to avoid explicitly incriminating the senator, which is why they've kind of just been referring to him as boss man in front of the admiral, because they're still wary of the admiral. Do you guys want to express anything to the captain, ask him any questions, stuff like that? Do you guys want to maybe mention that you might be in hot pursuit by an inquisitor?
That's good.
No.
Do we know that?
No. I don't want to tell them.
Okay, you do know that, yeah. But if you don't want to share that information, that's fine.
Okay, well, I don't know that.
You do know
Fury
that.
doesn't know that. I don't know that.
Oh, I get it.
I'm gonna kind of look around at my teammates to see if they're giving any visual expressions of how we should respond.
I'm just like
Respond to
fucking
what?
giving you a scowl.
Oh, like
you
if
know?
we should like mention the
Okay,
Inquisitor
you
or
all
not?
exchange knowing glances that it clearly indicate
Okay.
that you should not. Wait, hang
Jeez.
on.
Gotta keep
Carlton
his mouth
Moth rolls
closed.
perception.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. Carlton Moth can tell, because I was if he couldn't tell, he was going to slip up.
I
He can
fucking
tell.
elbow Atlee and
Okay.
like raise my eyebrows like 4 times in a row.
Not obvious at all.
Like, hopefully Atlee gets the message. Don't say anything.
I forgot my mic was off. I've been in total agreement this whole time. I was like, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I'm really glad you guys have all made it safely to the Resurgence.
Oh, I do mention, thank you so much for honoring us with this job, but we came here as unlikely compatriots, and we would actually like to go and utilize our new air fryer. So may we please have a ship to escort ourselves out of this facility. I am in fact a pilot,
Persuasion.
or I'm good at piloting.
You're just asking to straight up be handed a ship.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
No persuasion.
That
You
would
have a
have been
-1 to persuasion.
Oh no.
So as soon as you said you were a pilot, he looked you up and down. He's dressed in his own full like pilot garb right now, and he just says, he chuckles and says explicitly, "Sure you are," and just shakes his head and walks away.
I call him, wait, should I race you? We can race for a ship.
Ooh, pod racing.
Maybe another time, friend.
Oh.
And he's got lots of stuff to do, so he heads
Try
back
to find us an
towards
escape route.
he heads back towards the bridge of the Resurgence, because as I said, he is the commanding officer of this Nebulon B class frigate. Anyway, that's going to be all for this episode and for this chapter. You guys have completed your mission. You've returned the Admiral successfully to a space controlled by the Senator. You've been compensated with your air fryer and your credits and your hats.
And he got laid.
He did get laid almost immediately after leaving prison. Good for him. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for making this a very excellent, enjoyable first chapter of DMing for me, and first chapter of Star Wars 5e for our office. And we'll discuss post-stream, see who wants to be involved this summer, but hopefully we'll be able to continue the saga. To all those viewers who have joined us over the course of the past few weeks, thank you very, very much. We are about to all enjoy a very long rest until we see you next. May the Force be with you all.
Thank you so much for DMing.